are places in the world where, once you arrive, you stop checking the time, because time doesn't flow the way we know it. This is a land where nature is the greatest sculptor, where the wind writes love letters onto stone. This is Cappadocia. Over the next 11 minutes, we won't be taking an ordinary tourist trip. Step by step, we'll explore Avanos, born from the fertile waters of the Kızılırmak; Göreme, where history is carved into stone; Uchisar, the rooftop of the region; and Ürgüp, a symbol of elegance and legend. If your bag is ready, our journey to the land of beautiful horses begins now. We begin our route in the north, in the heart of craftsmanship, Avanos. Cappadocia is more than fairy chimneys. It is also a land of ancient artisanship. Since the time of the Hittites, these lands have been shaped by the Kızılırmak River. Our first stop within Avanos, Paşabağ, also known as the Monk's Valley. This is where Cappadocia's iconic mushroom-shaped fairy chimneys appear at their most striking and majestic. Once a place of retreat for monks, these rock formations now offer a breathtaking visual spectacle. Just nearby lies the Zelv Open Air Museum. Unlike Göreme, Zelva feels wilder, quieter. People lived in this rock village until the 1950s. As you walk through it, you sense both the melancholy of abandonment and the deep traces of life once lived here. And of course, Devrent Valley. Look closely at the rocks. Do you see a camel or perhaps a figure in prayer? It all depends on your imagination. We turn our route toward the town of Özkonak. Here lies a mystical stop that few tourists know about, Belha Monastery. Surrounded by local legends, this structure bears traces of the Roman era, and with the play of light filtering through its windows, it feels like a temple where time itself has stood still. And beneath the surface, Özkonak Underground City. Built for protection against invaders, this multi-level underground marvel will leave you in awe with its ventilation shafts and massive sliding stone doors, an extraordinary feat of ancient engineering. Emerging from the narrow, mysterious underground corridors of Özkonak and stepping back into the sunlight, we turn the wheel toward Çavuşin. From a distance, this abandoned former Greek village, resembling a giant honeycomb, suddenly rises before you, carved into steep rock faces with a truly unique architecture. As you climb toward the summit, the Church of St. John the Baptist comes into view, quietly reminding you that this is not just a mass of stone, but history itself. Now we move to the very heart of the region, Göreme, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. The Göreme Open Air Museum represents the peak of monastic life carved directly into rock. Buckle Church, Elmalı Church, and most importantly, the Dark Church. Because it remained untouched by sunlight for centuries, the frescoes here retain colors so vivid they look freshly painted. Seeing scenes from the Bible rendered with such elegance on cave walls invites a moment of reverence for both faith and art. Leaving the museum behind, we step into nature. Göreme is a paradise of valleys. In Love Valley, you can walk among towering cylindrical fairy chimneys. In Pigeon Valley, you'll witness how locals once raised pigeons to support agriculture. If the day is nearing its end, our direction is Red Valley. As the sun sets, the rocks transform into shades of crimson, purple, and orange. Watching this explosion of color feels like a therapy session for the soul. For those seeking more adventure, Sword Valley and Zemi Valley offer incredible trekking routes. Don't miss lesser-known yet captivating sites like Durmuş Kadir Church and the Bezirhane, which stand out with their unique architecture. Lift your gaze. We're heading to the highest point, Uchisar. Known as the rooftop of Cappadocia, this was the region's most strategic defensive location. Uchisar Castle is essentially a colossal skyscraper carved by human hands. After climbing hundreds of steps to the summit, all of Cappadocia unfolds beneath your feet. From Avanos to Göreme, from pigeon houses to fairy chimneys, it's all visible from here. The wind blows a little stronger at the top, but the view makes every step worthwhile. And it's not just the summit. The base of the castle holds its own surprises. Lesser-known underground shelters like Turaz Castle and Kuran Castle, along with the rock carvings in the Cevizli area, prove that Uchisar is far more than just a viewpoint. As we make our way toward Ürgüp, we turn our route to one of Cappadocia's most unspoiled and authentic towns, Ortahisar. Rising dramatically from the very heart of the town, the massive Ortahisar Castle, surrounded by historic stone houses clinging to its slopes, feels like a scene straight out of a period film. This is also the agricultural heart of the region, famous for its natural cold storage chambers carved directly into the rock. Leaving Ortahisar behind, we head to witness the sunset at what is undeniably one of Cappadocia's most mesmerizing locations, Kızılçukur Valley. As the sun slowly drifts toward the horizon, the red, tough rocks, true to their name, ignite in shades of ember, purple, and deep wine. It's a visual spectacle that can't truly be described. It can only be experienced. And our final stop, Ürgüp, a place where Cappadocia's modern face blends seamlessly with its traditional architecture. As you enter Ürgüp, you're greeted by the three beauties, two tall fairy chimneys and one smaller one. According to legend, they represent two lovers who could never unite and their child turned to stone. This is one of the most photographed spots in all of Cappadocia. Leaving behind the quiet of the fairy chimneys, we descend into the vibrant center of Ürgüp. Though it looks like a small town square, its energy never fades. The narrow streets are lined with shops offering countless treasures, from hand-woven carpets and local wines to jewelry and antiques. Wandering these streets and feeling the living soul of the stone is an essential part of the journey. In the town center, you can climb Chimney Hill to make a wish, or visit the Ürgüp Museum to explore the region's archaeological past. For nature lovers, Göreme Valley, Uzengi Valley awaits. Often compared to a smaller version of Ihlara Valley, it offers flowing water, lush greenery, and pigeon houses, a true haven of tranquility. For photography enthusiasts, Pancarlik Valley and Rose Valley deliver unforgettable frames, changing color dramatically throughout the day. They say Cappadocia can't be explained. It must be experienced, and that's absolutely true. This is not just a land shaped by stone, but a place where the soul finds rest and history whispers to you. Waking up beneath the shadows of hot air balloons, bathing in crimson hues at sunset, and falling asleep in cave rooms that have held 1,000 years of dreams. Thank you for walking this magical route with us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for new journeys. Until our next adventure, take care and see you soon.